Welcome back, kitchen sink family members. Today we are going to be talking, secular issues. These are kitchen sink issues, things that we talk about, in our kitchens, at funerals. We have this habit of doing these things, but this one, guys, we need to talk about it here as well. What is happening? How come we're addicted to struggle? How come some of us are so addicted to struggle, but others are flourishing, doing so well? I mean, we are shooting these videos from Zimbabwe in Harare. And Zimbabwe as a nation, we've gone through a lot of hardships, political hardship, economic hardship. COVID, came with its own challenges. But others are flourishing. What happens? How does that happen? There's a scripture that really sums up what we want to discuss. We won't be saying anybody's name, but if I tell you the stories, you know who I'm talking about. Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verse 7, it says, I have seen servants on horses, while princes walk on the ground like servants. I've seen servants on horses, while princes walk on the ground like servants. I saw an article, on social media. We have a son of the soil who is flourishing with money in Harare right now, and been buying executive cars like popcorn. Every Friday they're buying something. A huge car for someone. And now I'm thinking, as I'm doing my dishes on the sink, what is wrong with me? Am I also not a prince in Zimbabwe now? How come I'm suffering and others are walking so high? What happens? How does this happen? I don't know about you, but me, I'm thinking, how come? Am I not now having a struggle as a condition in my mind? I'm so addicted to struggle. I have even put stars on it, 5 stars suffering, 7 stars suffering, while other people are really having it easy in the same city with me. And I wish I could tell you where I am, where I live. This is the area where all those people live. And these cars are being given to people by people from my neighborhood. And I'm asking myself, what is wrong with me? When others are making money in Zimbabwe under the same circumstances, the same hardships. Guys, what is happening? I don't want to be the prince who's walking on foot while servants are riding on horses. I don't want to be greedy either. But I want that which is rightfully mine to benefit me. You know what I mean? I want, out of my life as a family, for example, for us to be at a place where we are comfortable. Particularly if I'm living in the same economic space with someone who is doing so well that they're not giving these gifts, hefty gifts are not being given to necessarily relatives. Maybe they are related, I don't know. But one of it was given to a pastor, to some celebrities, and others. What have I missed? What am I missing? What is you and I? What are we missing here, guys? That Isusu were suffering and others, they are flourishing in the same town, under the same economic circumstances. What is it? Where did we miss the point? All I'm trying to say is, let's think about these things. Let's talk. Are you not able to do better? Am I not able to do better? Must I not do better for myself? I don't want to be like this person who is so successful now, necessarily. They are not my measure of success. But surely it has triggered a kitchen sink topic of discussion. That, when I look at myself now, am I not addicted to the struggle? I'm talking as a Christian, a Pentecostal believer. Am I not satisfied with my prayer points as I climb mountains, while others are driving these cars on the streets of Harare? Is it not something that we need to look at and to begin to think and dream big for ourselves? I mean, I have a grandchild now. I pray to God that when he grows up, he will be a successful man in his own right. That his idea of success and struggle will be different from my idea of success and struggle. That he will not be addicted to struggle. That he will not polish suffering, going to the world's holding onto a plate of poverty, begging, a beggar's plate everywhere in the world. I want for his generation to experience a taste of success that they themselves can give others. That's what this celebrity is doing. He's buying executive cars, giving people cars worth 140,000 US dollars, just giving to people because he has tasted success and he's able to give. But some of us, it's like in comparison, we are suffering and we make friends through suffering and we live life in suffering and we dream our sufferings. No, I think we can do better. I think let's aim to do better. In 2024, let's aim to do better. In 2024 and beyond, let's aim to do better. Let's do better. Let's not just aim for it. Let's begin to do better. If whatever aspects of your life where you can change, let's begin to change. Let's effect change. Guys, it's possible. If someone else is doing it, it means it's possible. There's a flicker of hope for me too in my situation and in my circumstances. I really need to find that space, that doors which no man will shut for me, and doors which are supposed to be shut, may they be shut so that I can go through these doors of opportunity for me, for my family, for my friends. Because how can it be that others are being successful and others of us, we are suffering and we are so addicted? If you ask people in Shona, those of you who may not understand Shona, there's an expression, Shakaoma, everything. That's how we answer, Shakaoma, meaning it's difficult, it's tough, it's not doable. And yet someone has shown us that, guys, it's doable. They are showing us, they are living it, it's happening. Broad daylight in Harare. We can do better, guys. We can do better. If it means we sit down and brainstorm, help each other, let's do it. But let's not be like, princes who are walking on foot while servants are riding our horses. This story really triggered me, guys. It really triggered me. We can do it. We can do it. Let's be, soldiers marching on for change in our lives, in our families, in our communities. We can do it. Thank you for listening to these videos. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing, those of you who are sharing. We can do it. Sit down, brainstorm with your friends. Think of what you can do individually. Think of what you can do, as a group. Think of what you can do. I listened to one of the sons of the soil, successful sons of the soil of Zimbabwe one time, where they were saying, don't just be prideful that we have natural resources in our nation. They have not changed your life. The fact that there's gold underneath where you are suffering from, it hasn't changed your life. Think of creative ways, entrepreneurial ways that will change your life. Not just to be prideful to defend our literacy levels vis-a-vis the rest of the world. It hasn't changed anything for us. And yet nations that have no mineral resources, no natural resources at all, are successful and ways ahead of us with nothing of themselves. Let's do it, guys. We can do this. We can do it. Let's work in groups. Let's work. If you are able to do it individually, let's do it. All the same, at the end of the day, let us all be successful at what we are doing. Thank you so much for coming our way. Thank you so much. Let's talk. Let's share ideas. Let's be successful together. Bye. See you next time.